So yesterday we was doing Kung's character sheet. Let's just have a little peek at that. And graphics girl's not behaving today. It's pretending it's not open. Here it is. So we're not quite finished yet, but we're going to finish that today. And we're probably going to start, hopefully, Azriel's character today too. So we're going to carry on with that today. But there's something else I want to do as well that's very important. So let's get the Discord up. I'll show you what I'm planning. Well, last week or so we've added a dialogue suggestions channel to our Discord, which is great. It's the perfect way to handle the dialogue in this game. I think so anyway. And so that's our first dialogue we've had for the first main quest of the game. It went quite well. I try and encourage people to give edits to make it more funny or even better than my first draft. And I've got a new one as well because we have some more dialogue coming up, and I was doing that last night before I went to bed. So I'm going to just get that all finished and get it popped in this Discord channel. So you guys over the weekend before Monday's stream can hopefully give me some suggestions if you've got any. If you've not, then we'll just keep it as it is. I love your sweater, do you? Thank you. It's the same colour as my skin. I look like I'm nude. I'm banned from Twitch. Hi Tetsu, how are you doing? Good to see you, Tetsu. I hope you're having an awesome day. Shoulder stream, oh my goodness. Yeah, a shoulder stream that looks like I'm nude. Imagine it though. Imagine if I got banned for this. How are you today? Dialogue is tough for me, yeah? What are your skills then, Billy? I mean, we've all got our strengths, haven't we? We've all got stuff that we're good at and stuff that we're probably not so good at. So, what about you, Billy? I never force people to take part. You guys, if you prefer, you're totally welcome to just watch and lurk in peace. You don't have to contribute to the game or at all. It's totally optional. I mean, some people prefer just to watch because they like the chillness of it. But other people like to get involved and, you know, come up with some ideas and things. Either is totally fine. You guys are welcome to do whatever you want in this stream. I feel like you are too proper to do a nude skin stream. Yeah, is proper the word? It's not something I do because I don't know the word. If you know what I mean. Maybe it is proper, but maybe that's what it is. I'm too proper. I'm a posh British person. Typing up some more backstory for my character as we chat. Oh really? That's so cool, Azriel. Are you excited for us to do your character? You like climax scenarios? Like what, Billy? Like, do you mean when we get to the good part of the story? Is that what you mean? Here we are again with the posh thing. Yeah, and I honestly, I've never thought of myself as posh because I've always thought I'm a commoner, but it does make sense, I suppose. I suppose I am quite posh after all. It's going to get brought very often when Richard's in the stream. Richard thinks I'm very posh. Final fights, etc. Yeah, I like that too, Billy. It's fun, and we're gonna have a lot of that in this game as well. I mean, we're still in the first very early on. We've made the first village, we've made the first dungeon, which is a forest, and we're very close to like finalising that because we've done all the mapping. But at the moment we're working on the cutscenes and dialogue in that area. And we're just putting it all together. And in the next couple of weeks, we will be working on the boss of this first dungeon as well. So that will be super fun. We can come up with some ideas for that. And thank you so much for the follow. No Games, No Life Online. That's an interesting name. Welcome. Oh my God, Richard, you've got the Kirby emote. I mean, I don't think it is Kirby, but it looks like Kirby. And I desperately want that emote. I've been lurking in streams hoping I'll get it. But nope. Are they the only ones you've got so far? The ones that I've got so far are these ones. They're mine. I need more. Sounds great. Yay! Well, Billy, and anybody else who might be curious who's new, this is the command project. Also, if you want to be a character, that is very possible too. You need to grind away the stream currency raindrops for that. Oh my goodness, you've got them all, Richard. Congrats. I'm very jelly. Yeah, I am. I personally just put the basics of the character sheet so the character can adapt to whatever the story the community creates. I know his backstory, but if it doesn't fit, it can always be cut. Yeah, and that's the perfect way to go about it, Asriel. Because as we improvise this game, just so you know, guys, this game doesn't have a plot planned or anything. It's improvised as we go along. So, you know, we don't know what's going to happen, and things could change drastically to what people might be imagining. Oh my goodness, Richard, thank you so much for those 200 bitties. You've gone up to second place now. So congrats to you. Second place on the bit leaderboard. And 3 people got emotes from that. Let us know what emotes you got, guys. Sadly, I wasn't one of them, but I'm very happy for you guys who did get the emotes. And I think this emote thing with the bits, I think it finishes is at the end of the month, so we've got time. I've got time to get the emotes. True Baldy, you're doing well, True Baldy. You're gonna get those raindrops, no problem. And Asriel, I mean, remember when you hit 500 for the first time? You're well over that now. Good job. Getting up there slowly but steadily, yay! Right, guys, so as I was saying, dialogue. So if you were in Tuesday's stream, this was the last time we saw this, and it was very basic at that point. Didn't have any ideas at all. I couldn't think of any. Sometimes dialogue's like that. You can sit here and think and you can't think of anything, but over the last couple of days I've had to think, and I came up with some potential ideas. And this is first draft still, so it could get changed quite a bit over the week by Monday. I'll put it in the Discord, and some people might have some ideas. Elite did last time. So let's just run through it. So I'm trying to be as descriptive as possible with this dialogue so people don't get confused by what's going on. So any kind of description I'm going to put in a blue box like this, so people understand what the setting is and what's happening. And there's 2 options, because this is a game where it's very choice based. There's a morality system. So there's branching paths in our dialogue, which is why we're using this website, because it's the best way to handle it, I believe, doing a sort of flow diagram like this when we're writing dialogue, considering it's going to be possibly a lot of branching paths in certain conversations later in the game. This one's a basic branching path. I'm sure it'll get super complicated later on. Hi Juice, how are you doing today? Good to see you, Juice. How have you been? So you could have either, in the previous conversation, you could have either pushed her in the lake or not pushed her in the lake if you're nice. So if you did push her in the lake, she's going to come in, she's going to be wet and angry and mad. So her attitude's going to just be a bit more in a bad mood, basically, compared to if you didn't push her in the lake. So that'll affect your relationship with that character and possibly future interactions, maybe even quests or items that you get in the game. Because I like the choices you make to have an impact in the game. And it's pretty cool, because that sort of thing could make me want to play again to try the other option. So the woman in the cage is me, and she doesn't speak properly. She's like very feral, so she's going to use like weird language when she communicates. That's like a sort of hissing noise I've been trying to get across there. So her name is Rose, and then I've done it so that we get a choice of what to say about this lady being locked in the cage, and it can affect either your compassion, bravery or wisdom, because those are kind of the three that we're going for with the morality thing. And you'll either gain or lose points in those with all the interactions that you have. You're doing good. How about you? I'm doing amazing, Juice. It's the last stream of the week, so I always get sad because I could honestly feel I would stream every day at the moment, but I'm not going to because that could backfire and it could exhaust me. So I think the 4 days a week is a perfect balance, and it allows me to like do off stream stuff on the other 3 days and get stuff done and chill. Is that draw? Oh, it is. It is indeed. Have you used it before? Are you a fan? I quite like this software, so thanks for the recommendation, Azrael. It's not too difficult to use so far. So yeah, and the dialogue will just be a little bit different here as well, if you did or didn't push her in the lake. And then you get the chance at the end of the conversation, before the quest triggers and you get given the quest, you just have some optional questions that you can ask the little sister, and those are the only 2 I could think of. But maybe you guys could think of more. I mean, we'll see. We'll get it posted in the dialogue suggestions. 8 days a week is about right. Yeah, would you do that, Richard? I use it all the time in the office. Awesome. That's awesome. It's pretty cool. During your plannings? Awesome. So if I get stuck, I can ask you then, Juice. Right. So. Oh my goodness, Azriel. Thank you for the 100 bitties. Let's have some hype, guys, for Azriel and Richard. For giving those bitties today. Appreciate it. And now you have a new badge as well. You have a cloud badge now. 100 bitties. Huzzah. Thank you for the hype. Okay, so it's mostly done. I've just got to do a couple of things. I've got to put the labels on the ones that aren't there. And I'm trying to think of how to join these up with this, because it could get a little bit messy. I mean, sometimes thinking of how to do the arrows in a tidy way is a bit hard on this, but I honestly have no clue. Because this has to link to both, if you get what I mean, each of these options. But the problem is it's going to look really messy with all these arrows here. But we could do something like... You know what I mean? They're going to all overlap and it's going to look a mess. Has anyone got any ideas? Basically the goal here, each of these 3 boxes can either lead to that one or this one. So that would be 6 arrows, 2 for each. And it's going to look a mess unless there's an easier and more tidy way to do it. And then that's done. And it's basically done, and then I can post in the dialogue suggestions, and then we can carry on with the character sheets. Hooray. Oh my goodness, Juice, look at you. Nearly on 400 raindrops. But how is it going to be? Like, which box goes where? How do you mean which box goes where? I'm basically just trying to show how the conversation flows. So, can either go 2 paths, but then you get 3 here. You have 3 boxes on the right and 2 on the left. Yeah, ignore the optional questions bit because I see that as a separate section. It's an optional part of the conversation. But this is the bit that happens that isn't optional. So these 3 boxes, basically, if you can either choose this one, which gives you +1 compassion, and it'll either lead to one of these two, each of the three, depending on if you pushed her in the lake or if you didn't push her in the lake. So yeah, there's one of 6. Well, it'll all lead to the same ones. One thing we could do this. I don't know if it'll work though. Is there a way to do that in this software? What I'm trying to do is like make it so the 3 arrows join together and then come off into that one. I'm not sure if the software will let you do that. It'd be pretty cool if it did. Yeah, all 3. Yes, that's correct, Juice. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. All these 3 will either lead to this one or this one. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is something like that, and then 2 arrows there, but I don't think it's possible to do that. I'll connect all 3 boxes and then do a connection to a do. Yeah, I think that's what I've got in mind as well. I think we've got the same thing in mind, Juice. The only thing I know what to do with the arrows is this though, like dragging them to another box. I'm not sure how to connect all 3, like how to represent that. Try to use the line on the toolbox kit. Toolbox kit. Where am I looking here? I'm showing my noobness in Draw.io now. But it'll be useful to know this, I suppose. Once I know, it'll be really handy for when I'm doing this in the future with the dialogue. This is interesting, different arrow types. And what's this? Am I even looking in the right place here? There's these. So maybe you mean this, maybe you mean this line. I imagine it exactly in my head how I want it to look, but I don't know the easiest way to do that. I suppose I could just put a bunch of lines together. Basically what I'm trying to do is this. I'll just show you. Something like that, and then have arrows going here to each of the boxes. I mean, maybe there's an even better way to show it than that, but that is something that could work. I hope. Oh gosh, I'm putting all these down here. Delete. Hi Kylie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? It's nice to meet you. Okay, so what I've done there is kind of the easiest way I can do it. But if you guys know an even better way, then let me know. but that kind of works, I guess. And I think that's good enough now. All we need to do is label the rest. We've labelled that, our sister 1, our sister 2, R1 for Rose, hero 1, hero 2. Okay, so we've labelled all them. We just have to label the optional questions. And the reason I do labelling is so that when I put it in the dialogue suggestions channel in Discord, if you guys want to correct anything, if there's anything that catches your eye that you think, oh, that could be changed to this, you can say the name of what I've labelled it as, just to make it easier on you. So H4, a hero. I'm really excited to do this cutscene now. When we've finally decided the dialogue. And really, that'll be the end of the dialogue until we get to the boss section. There'll probably be another cutscene and a little sequence of dialogue just before the boss, or, you know, as we're about to fight it. But this, at this point, we will get the next main quest. So I'm gonna try and signify that as well with a box so people know. Right, I'm gonna double check I've labelled it all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's all fine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is what colour should we do this? Green? Hello Robson, how you doing today? Yeah, that will work and that's readable. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I completely forgot about this section here with the lines. I was all focused on the arrows. Okay, so what I'm going to just do now, one last thing, and then we're going to save it. Think how to word this. Unlock quest. Would unlock even be the right term? New quest. We don't know the name of the quest yet. I have to think of the name at some point, what it's going to be. Main quest 2. We'll just put main quest 2. Accepting new quest or unlocked new quest? Okay, so there we go. I'm going to open RPG Maker a sec, guys, because the quest journal has this wording on it, so I'm going to see how the quest journal does it. Do not lag on me. Computer's behaving so far. So it'll probably be some point next week when I upgrade my RAM then, guys, depending. I don't know how long it's going to take to come, but I'll keep you updated. So I'm just checking something quickly. You can probably see RPG Maker in the background. Looks a bit weird though, as if it's not. Slightly being a slow poke. Okay, so quest journal. Quest accepted. Okay, so accepted is the way I... Okay, I'm going to say unlocked. I feel it makes more sense actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make the size of the canvas, change it a tiny bit. So... Okay, no, we don't want it to go on a new page. This is a longer one, this one is, compared to our first. Why are the arrows being weird on me? It's only going straight now. I want it to do a corner thing. Because I did it up here. Done it here. So yeah, I just... Actually... We don't need to link it from there. It's mainly here. I don't know actually. Do we need to even have an arrow? Is it even necessary? I kind of want to. I just want this to have a corner and then it's done. Simple. Click the circle in the middle. This one here. I swear this was a lot easier when I was doing it earlier. I mean, I managed it there. So the circle I see in the middle is this one, right? Except it does this. Something weird's going on. There we go. It was just the wrong way. Just the wrong way. Trouble now is getting it to have a corner again. Practice will make perfect, right? I'll be a pro at this one day if we've done it. Yeah, okay. So it's done. Everything's labelled. I hope that all makes sense. Yay, there we go. So, I'm going to save this file or export it and then get it in the Discord. We'll see how it looks because it's a bit of a longer one, so I hope it'll still be legible. It should be if we open the image in full size, but it'll probably look a bit smaller and tiny in the Discord. Does the two boxes do the two boxes not lead to anything? These two here, yes, they should lead to the optional questions. I should actually do that, shouldn't I? To be honest. because people might get confused. So what I should do is this. I think the reason I didn't link them is because they were optional, so I thought we don't need to, but we still do. We still should, really. I mean, we could do it like that, but we could also do it a lot tidier, actually. Like literally just that. Although I'm struggling to get a straight arrow here. Let's zoom in. Sometimes when you zoom in, it does the trick. There we go. Guys, my mouse has died. Come back. Oh no. This isn't what we want. Okay, it's kind of back. I'm a bit concerned because something happened. I threw my mouse across the room earlier. And I was worried I broke it, but... And by the way, it was an accident. I didn't throw it across the room on purpose. I don't get angry like that. Bad mouse. Why did you do that? Hi, Swit. Or WSLT. Rose Rage. I never get Rose Rage. I've played Dark Souls. And if you want to see me the angriest I can possibly get, that's the game you need to see me play, because that is the angriest I'm going to get. And I got told that I was the calmest person anyone had watched play Dark Souls. So there you go. But one thing about me, I am clumsy and I can do things by accident like that. So, like throw my mouse across the room by accident. Okay, so I think that's kind of done. I think that's done now. Save. Export to PNG. There we go. Done. Progress. In the future, I'm going to label our dialogue trees though, and actually put the conversation it's for. We're okay for now because we've only done 2, but we'll definitely label them in the future. Come on, guys. I'm sure you've thrown your mouse before or something. Tell us. I'm sure you've all got a story about the time you accidentally threw something or accidentally damaged some equipment. Okay, so I'm going to just copy and paste this because we're going to kind of have a say it's in the template. Right, so I'm going to just go in my folder where it got downloaded to. And we are going to get a bit of lag here because my download folder has got a lot of stuff in it. But when I get my upgrade next week, hopefully that'll stop. So guys, to 100% confirm it, you might have saw the lag then. It was like for a split second, and it was because I was opening a big folder on my computer with a ton of stuff in. Is that memory related lag? RAM, as if it is, it proves that's the problem. Task Manager says it's a memory issue. according to that. That's what's full. No idea. I'm hoping some of you are tech pros, because I'm not. But you've helped enough, Juice. You've helped with the diagram, so you've done enough, and I appreciate you. I'm good with software, yeah. Some know the hardware, some know their software. Yeah, I'm not very good with hardware at all. If out of the two, it'd be software, but yeah, hardware, definitely not. Okay, so here it is. Dialogue for part 2. Feel free to suggest any dialogue. And what's the date on Monday? Let's have a look. I think it's the 14th, yeah. Ooh, let's bold it. So that's up, guys. I will remind peeps in chat that it's up throughout the stream. So if like you have a read of it, you can open the original if you want to see it in full, which is totally fine. So it's not very easy to read like that. But if you noticed anything that you might think could make the dialogue even more awesome, or if you want to have a look and read, feel free to. It's totally optional. But it, you know, one of the goals with Raindrop Chronicles is to make it frigging awesome in terms of story and dialogue, so this is a good way to do that. Hi Cappy, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I am a cold-blooded vampire, look at me. I'm super pale. I never age. I never go outside, scared of the sun. I always stay awake at night, so that's some of the reasons I'm a vampire. I also love bats. Welcome, Juice, to the Discord. So good to have you here. Are you a Raindrop? You are. Because for some reason I noticed earlier this week when new people joining the Discord, it wasn't saying that there was a raindrop, and I was like, that's weird. But everybody, it must have been a weird Discord bug, because everybody that joins a Discord, even if you're not a sub, is automatically a raindrop, basically. That is the name for everybody. You can become a legendary raindrop when you get 500 raindrops, and if you're a sub, you get a pink blood drop name, but you have to go into your settings to connect that, because some people aren't always pink, even if they're a sub. Okay, so yeah, dialogue suggestions is up. I'm going to keep that channel open. Give you guys some reminders that it's there throughout the stream. But now for the rest of the stream, we're going to carry on with Kung's character sheet, guys, because that's what we was doing yesterday. We need to get it done. We'll get it posted on Twitter, and then we'll do Azrael's. Okay, guys. So let's get graphic scale up. What do you think of this foresty colour scheme? I'm a fan. Because Kung's character, Elandra, is she's one with the forest. She's a wife as well. You'll love her. She'll be a romanceable option in the game for sure. Well, with her permission, because I'm going to make sure people are okay with being romanced. Okay, so there's a few little things we got to do. We've kind of done this bit, but we need to. Yeah, we've got. I use these as a template. We need to have an 11. Okay, so I'm going to just make the canvas bigger because Kung's got quite a few lines of information for these sections, so we're going to need more space for sure. Okay, so we got some space now. Maybe that'll be enough. Fim, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Is it Fim? Sometimes with the text on Twitch, it merges the letters up a bit. So sometimes because of that, I get a letter wrong in someone's name. But you can correct me if I'm ever wrong, guys. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so I just had to move those down a touch because we needed a little bit more space in here. It should be good now. My eyes are getting a bit runny today. It's been a while since I had that problem. I used to have that problem on my stream quite a bit when I didn't wear my glasses, when I wore contact lenses. I basically wear glasses all the time on stream now because it's just a lot easier on my eyes than having my contact lenses in under the bright lights. Okay, so that's done. All we need to do is get Kung's avatar in there, but we do that in Photoshop at the end because this is only 8-bit colour, I think. Or 24-bit. I don't know which one. Protect the innocent. Yeah, that was Kung's goal. Let me have a look through her character sheet. An ally, elf ally. So yeah, we got that down. To protect the innocent. Yeah, we got that right. There's no typo. So I try to protect all the innocent creatures in the wilderness, animals and nature itself. I care deeply about trees, plants, and try to disturb nature as little as possible. I travel and players, helping nature as much as she can. Okay, we have a typo. Because I changed it from third to first person and we've still got she in there. I'm just literally going to copy and paste that. There you go. Yay, hi Fantasia, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well, it's lovely to see you. 123 raindrops, True Baldy. Top 200, congrats. That's amazing. Oh, I've just realised something. True Baldy doing that has reminded me I need to do something. So I'm getting my bot up. And there's a section in my bot called currency where I can look at the whole rankings of you guys. And I've just remembered that I need to make Azrael a legendary raindrop on Discord. And I'm going to just check if there's anyone else who's recently hit the legendary raindrop. I think Azrael's the only one at the moment. What did as well, but I believe I already gave What the legendary raindrop role. So right, let's just quickly go on Discord and do this before it slips my mind. I don't think What's not called What's called Makara on Discord. I've got a good memory. Yeah, we gave him the legendary raindrop role. Azrael, legendary raindrop. There you go, guys. And if I ever forget, if you got the 500 raindrops and I forgot to give you the role, you want that blue name tag, then let me know and I'll give it to you. That should all be done now. Huzzah. Leo, how are you doing? Have you figured out the main quest villain yet? Well, as I say many times, our story is improvised, so things like the main villain might not possibly be even known during episode 1. Chances are we're not going to know the main villain in episode 1. It's probably not going to be... Main villains sometimes don't pop up until midway through the story, and this story is not planned. It's all improvised as we go, so yeah, probably not till we're halfway through the game till we know the main villain. But you guys will be filling in character sheets character forms when you hit your 500 raindrops, and I'm sure we're going to get a few villains in the bunch. I mean, let's have a look. We've got 2 antagonists here, Careless Rex and Chub Cheeks. We don't know if either of those are going to be the final or main villain, though. Have to wait and see, won't we? Because we'll probably get more, no doubt about it. Senpai said hi to me. I did. I'm Senpai, oh my goodness. That's a really cute emote, Juice. Oh my goodness, give it. Is that a caterpillar? Is it Caterpie? I don't know, but it looks cute. But how are you doing, Leo? I hope you're having a good day. Feels so special. You are. You're a legendary raindrop too, Fantasia. Should be main villain. The R would make... No, I want to beat it. That'd be such a good twist. You know, some of you guys might end up suggesting things like that. And it might win the polls. And if it did win the polls, we'd have to go with it. Cool, yay. Bit late, but hello. Gonna try mostly to listen in. Working on a little project for programming course. Hope you all have fun. Bottle Sandwich, thank you for dropping in, and I appreciate you. I'm gonna let everybody know, because there's a few people that have just entered the stream, that we have got a new dialogue branch and for the latest conversation in the game that takes place in the cabin. So if anybody's got any suggestions, you've got until Monday's stream. So have a peek in the dialogue suggestions channel if you're curious and you want to give it a read. And totally up for suggestions because we want to make this awesome as possible. But until then, I'm going to be doing character sheets today, guys. Because we have a few new characters to get in the game, and also we'll have you walking across. We've already got Kung's character in stream avatars, and then we'll have Azrael's because we'll get his done as well today, hopefully. Thank you for the host, Fantasia. I appreciate you. Having a good day. I'm glad to hear it. Look at that emote, the teddy one. It's cute. Okay, so, we have to fill in this bit now. So, back to looking at Kung's character sheet. Okay, so to save me from going back and forth looking at this, I'm going to just write these all down. Calm, optimistic, honest, controlled, cautious, open-minded, reserved and traditional. Awesome. My mouse has gone again. Oh my goodness, guys, how do I fix a wireless mouse? What's happened? We can't be having this during the stream. You appreciate me, thank you. I appreciate you, Fantasia. I had this happen the other day and I forgot what I did to fix it now. Completely forgot. I think I restarted my computer actually. And it worked, but I ain't doing that now. I'm streaming. Maybe it needs a new battery. Maybe it's because I threw it across the room and it's not going to ever get back to normal. Okay, so optimistic, honest, controlled, cautious, open-minded, traditional. So we can actually keep all these. So we only need to change talkative and apathetic to calm and reserved, and all the others are exactly how we need them. So let's look at calm and reserved. We can just like literally copy Rex's then, but we need the gal file because this is the flat PNG file. Is it a Bluetooth mouse? It's a wireless mouse and it has a little stick that goes in my computer. I mean, I don't know. It's actually my sister's mouse and I started it. So I don't actually know. But yeah, it's Logitech. I don't know if it is Bluetooth. I just think it's literally just a wireless mouse. So calm, optimistic, honest, controlled, cautious, open-minded, reserved and traditional. So delete that one. Oh no, I accidentally copied it from the PNG. There we go, that's done already. So literally all it is now is changing these bits and putting Kung's info down here, replacing what's in here with Kung's info, and then we just put it into Photoshop and add the avatar and the sprite here, and then we're done. We can post it on Twitter and let everybody see. Let everybody see Kung's character. So let's go back to the character sheet. Oh yeah, what was the first question? What type of faction would you be part of? Which I think is up here. So we might need to change the wording slightly to first person. That'll be easy enough. I'm going to just keep one letter just so I can get it all correctly aligned. Oops, how is that there? Go away. That text shouldn't be there. The lens may have a hair in it, yeah. Maybe I need to give it a little clean and mess about with, but main thing is it's working now. As long as it's working on stream, that's the main thing. Otherwise I won't be able to do anything. I did the first draft of the backstory to creative. Awesome, Azrael, that's exciting. And yeah, guys, you have as much freedom as you want with your characters in the game. If you want to give them a deeper backstory than what's on the character sheet, and you want to go into more depth, that is totally fine. Also, Azrael, it can actually go into the Raindrop Chronicles idea channel instead of creative, because everything's going to go in there now that's related to Raindrop Chronicles. We can keep creative for just general creative work that people are doing that's not necessarily related to Raindrop Chronicles. Awesome, great. Hi Val, look while you clean and get ready for today's appointments. Hug, yay! I hope your appointments go well. Appointments are lame. But yeah, you have as much freedom as you want. You can write your own optional quest if you want. Akira has for his character. It's all like literally planned about his quest, because you'll all get your own optional quest line. But if you want me to do it, or the community will handle it too. You get the option. Okay, so I don't belong to anyone. I'm a loner. I don't belong to anyone. Okay. So we'll get that aligned. Okay, so what is your biggest flaw now? Which is... Okay, so we're gonna edit this to first person too. I judge people rather harshly if they harm animals. Kung's character's an animal lover, which is nice. Would that include the races, like, because the reptile race, which are the antagonists, they're kind of animals, aren't they? I wonder if that would include them. I wonder if she'd hate us if we harmed the horrible reptiles. Interesting. So you were a vampire, you must have played Code Vein already. I haven't actually. I really want to though, but I've just not been gaming lately because I've been so busy. I literally haven't gamed for about a month. So, but I'm interested in that game. I really would like to make my own anime waifu. That would be fun. Have you played it, Cappy? Okay, I'll move it. Yeah, I'll play around with the quest line. The backstory opens a lot of options. BRB, quick call to make awesome. Yay, hypo. Yeah, and feel free to present it however you want. Google Doc or anything. You can do it the same as Akira if you'd like. Okay, so what is your biggest fear? That the forest would die. Put it in present tense. And I'm going to put plural, can't say it today, because there's lots of forests. If you like Souls games, you have to play. I love Souls games. Is it as hard as Dark Souls though? But yeah, I've played Dark Souls 1, 3 and Bloodborne, and I liked them all. Hi Hex Donut, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're having an awesome day. And the deepest, darkest secret. She once accidentally stepped on an ant. I love it. I bet she feels incredibly guilty about that as an animal lover. Wouldn't you technically be stepping on lots of ants if you live in the forest though? You know what I mean? They're under your feet. I'm doing good. I like your shirt. Very fashionable. Thank you. I like it too. Okay, so we just need to add this one. Anything else you'd like to tell us about yourself? Optional. Okay, so, and then we got enough space for that. Do we have that on this one? Oh, why do I keep going to the PNG instead of the gal? I put that on there because I hoped it would align it right, but it won't because I have to move this up. $22. Sometimes I forget to get the program up for you. So I have to keep messing about with window capture. Except Blue? Was it the exact same, Elite? Welcome back, Azriel. And oh yeah, Elite. just so you know, or anybody else that's interested, the most recent dialogue conversation is being put up in Discord today. It's right here. Part 2 of the main quest, Lost Sister. I'm actually going to put first main quest, or main quest 1, because people might not know it's the first one. So dialogue for part 2 of the main quest 1. It's what takes place in the cabin, basically. And if there's anything you feel could be changed or added, or you're totally welcome to suggest it. You guys have got until Monday's stream for that. And this will just be the place that I always put the latest piece of dialogue. And we've got Asriel's character backstory as well. Sure, I'll give that a read later, Asriel. We're going to be working on your character very shortly anyway, as soon as Kung's character's finished. So, because you're the next one in line. Thanks again for sharing the opportunity for all of us to help make the game. And yeah, guys, you're going to be in the credits. Just so you know, when I do the credits, because there will be credits at the end of every single episode release, of course. For the sections, like for example, when we have writing there, the community members that helped with the writing in the dialogue channel will all get credited. So I'll have a look through the dialogue suggestions channel, and I'll make a note of all of you guys who have contributed, and you'll be the ones that get credited. So just so you know, you will get the credits. I am really good at archery, but only use it on evil targets. I can communicate. Just so you know, guys, when you do your character forms, I will always change what you've written into first person, just to keep them all consistent with each other. But don't worry, if you'd rather write in third person, that's fine. I'll just change the wording, no problem at all. I can communicate with animals, or at least have a deeper understanding for their needs. Right, I just need to make a tiny bit more space in here between the logo and the thing, and then we're done. Well, we gotta add the avatar and stuff as well. See you later, done working today. Take care, True Baldy. Thanks for hanging out and have an awesome day. Have a safe journey back home. I hope you have an awesome week ahead, because this is our last stream of the week. Consistency is good. Yeah, I know, stepped on an ant. It's quite humorous, isn't it? We're going to have a lot of comedy in our game, I'm sure. We've already had a bit of that. Legion is a good example of a third-person character, yeah. Well, guys, yeah. Very cool what you do with your channel. What platform is the game written on? Hi, and welcome to the streamer. Fur. Is that how I pronounce your name, Fur? Correct me. If there's anything you'd rather be called, then just let me know. But thank you very much for the kind words. And the platform is actually RPG Maker MV, and I've got a command for you here for that. So if you want to read more about RPG Maker and what's involved, if you've not heard of it before, feel free to click on that link for sure. You get one more guess. It's Greek. Oh no. One confession time. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. So you guys will have to tell me if I say it wrong. Pyrotechnic. Pyrotechnic. Is elite right? Is correct. So pyrotechnic. Okay. I'll try and remember that. I'll think of pyromancer, basically. Pyromancer. I'll call you pyromancer. You got it. Yay! Oh no, we got a messy background here. So, to solve this problem, it's because I use a pattern. And sometimes when I add to the pattern, it does this. So what I'm going to do, I'm literally going to delete it. I'm going to put it there again. Sorted. Easy peasy. And yeah, all I need to do is add a bit more. I think it's an 18. Yeah, it's an 18 pixel gap. So increase the canvas. Done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to save this. I'm going to just make sure there's no typos. I try to protect all the innocent creatures in the wilderness, animals and nature itself. I care deeply about trees, plants and such. Try to exterminate nature as little as possible. I try to travel from place to place, helping nature as much as I can. I'm alone, I don't belong to anything. Okay, so that's fine. I like to check for typos because there was a typo earlier that I had to change, and if I didn't get if I didn't look, it would have stayed there forever. Call me quest helper. Helper with quests, yeah? You good at helping with quests then, Pyro? Or Spyro the Dragon, yeah, that's a good one too. And anyone wanting to try out Humble Bundle, have a great deal on RPG Maker at the moment. Azrael, thank you for that. Yeah, if anybody in chat is interested in buying the software, if you don't have it already, that is great, the Humble Bundle. And there will no doubt be a sale on Steam as well in fall, because there usually is. Hi Leica Mark, how are you doing today? Emma Good, it's the person with the best voice ever, returned to us in our hour of greatest need. How the devil are we doing today? I'm doing good, Lake Mark. How are you? Awesome. Yeah, we're going to have lots of quests in this game, Pyro. It's going to be very quest driven. We even have a quest journal plugin that we're using. So, going to take a lot of inspiration from MMOs and Western RPGs with the quests. I don't know many JRPGs that have quest journals and that. The JRPGs I've played are just quite, they don't have that, and you just have to figure out where you've got to go basically in most of them, and it's very easy to get lost. I managed. I like JRPGs. Okay, so save as PNG. Character sheet, Kung, Ale, Andra. Okay, so now we're going to open it in Photoshop and get the avatar and sprite put in. Greetings. Hi, Binary. How are you today? Hope you're having an awesome day. Legmog the humble. You're humble then, Legmog. I'm humble too. That's why we like humble bundles. Is this game kid friendly or for adults, by the way? Well, guys, if you want to read more about the project, we do have an FAQ page. If there's any questions you'd like me to add to that FAQ page, then let me know and I will add it. Because sometimes it's hard to know what questions you guys have. One of them could be that, but it kind of does state on there that things that are too lewd or adult content will probably get removed if they were ever suggested or put in polls. They probably wouldn't win or they'd be removed, because I kind of want to keep it PG-13, accessible to as many audiences as possible. So we'll keep it PG-13. But we do kind of, I say that, but the very first line of dialogue straight away when we meet Carol the Barrel is kind of lewd, but it's not. I'd say it's PG-13. So we can have cheeky stuff in the dialogue, no problem, as long as it keeps a kind of PG-13 thing. And hi Kez, how are you doing? It's good to see you. My kid nephew likes stuff like this, so no worry, awesome. And yeah, I want it to keep accessible for all, and you know, you can't lose that way. You don't potentially limit people that perhaps would want to play the game. Second only to Rose. I'm rather spectacular, aren't I? Yes, you are, Legmark. PG-13 brothel, good luck, Rose. Yeah, even the brothel, even though we're going to have that, it will, obviously we're not going to have any like scenes with stuff. It will just be implied at the most, and even if it's implied, it will be very subtly done. So, you know what I mean? I think it can be totally done if it's done a certain way. PG-13 is like teen content now. It's not like children. It's still like... what is the definition of PG-13? What is a game you'd say was PG-13 as well? Look at Final Fantasy VII. I'll give an example here. You guys have all played that Final Fantasy VII, right? That is a PG-13 game, I'd say, for sure. And it has that scene with Cloud in the jacuzzi with all those men. Remember that scene, guys? And nothing is lewd about that scene. Like, there's nothing obviously stated. It's just very subtly implied. It's like hinted at, but everybody like assumes things about that scene, but it's not like obvious, and it's definitely not lewd. So for example, we could handle our scenes in a similar way, if you know what I mean. We can totally do that. Minecraft. You're playing Minecraft, Pyro? Hey, it's when you become an adult in many cultures. Lewd implication, reading books as a kid, yeah, and it totally can be done. Nothing wrong with having a brothel in our game if it's not. It doesn't. We don't actually have to have nude people in the game just because we have a brothel. That it can just be subtly implied, just like that scene in Final Fantasy VII. And let me catch up with chat. Sometimes when things get busy, guys, I might miss something. So if there's anything important I miss, feel free to copy and paste. So, in your face, innuendo and like can be really funny and half it's exactly, Elite. And that's definitely the kind of route we're going to go for with this game. And even like curse words as well. We're not going to have like curse words in our game. We're going to have fictional curse words. We actually had a stream early on where we talked about fictional curse words, and it's a really awesome chance to get creative together and think of some really cool fictional curse words. And it helps build the lore for the world as well to do things like that, and just makes it more entertaining, in my opinion, than using actual curse words. So that's what we'll do, fictional curse words for sure. So if you guys ever think of any, pop them in the Raindrops ideas Raindrop Chronicles ideas channel for sure. I'll get you guys that link in case you want to join the Discord. If every character can have them be in very obvious relationship, short, silly but wholesome comedy bit, yeah. And there's going to be a relationship feature in this game for sure. No, it doesn't have to be lewd, it just can be nice. Kind of rip back to the question. I'm finishing my teaching certificate right now, so a lot of stuff is in front of my mind, yeah. Have you considered doing a kind of mail merge for these sheets? How do you mean, Pyro? If you've got any ideas for how I can get things presented, feel free to suggest. But I will let you know, guys, I am intending on creating a website before the end of the year. So everything can get put on there. And it'll be a lot easier for you guys to see it all. Instead of having a load of separate Google Docs for things, I think that will work quite well. Some saucy jokes, implications, but nothing actually sexy going on. Don't know if that's too much or not. Well, you know, when we get to that part of the game, we're going to be improvising together and writing dialogue together all the time in this dialogue suggestions channel and on stream, I'm sure. And if anything I feel is a bit much, I'll just be like, oh, we can just change that and tone it down a bit, you know. It's when we'll decide when the time comes, I guess. Quite clever, actually. Oh, what's quite clever? Yes, in Bristol in the UK, when I was 13 at school, our teacher threw the entire class into a Roman gladiator ring, chucked in a load of X's and axes and sharps. Twitch text is way too small. I need to make it bigger. 20 evented, one will leave, let the game begin. This is just how it's done. Bristol in the UK, eh? You're posh then, Lake Mark. Fictional curse words area are actually super fun to me. Yay! Well, there you go, guys. Fictional curse words, just say, even in stream, if you think of any now, say, actually, I think I really like this curse word, and I'll just pop it in a notepad file and save it, because I always have a notepad file open when I stream, if anybody says anything awesome that I can take a note of. Start smacking acid. No walking over lines while smacking boot is noted. Gotta look into ideas Discord thing, but definitely use. Oh gosh, I'm missing chat because it's all moving down so fast. Forgive me, guys. I will get pro at this eventually. I'm still getting used to a super active chat thing. My streams have had a very active chat recently, so not complaining at all. I love it, but it takes a bit of getting used to. But definitely use sprog as a serious insult. I love the word sprog. It's an amazing word, isn't it, guys? So we've already used the word sprog as a child insult, guys, and it kind of is an existing word. Sprog isn't even a fictional word. It's an actual slang in real life as well, but we can totally think of fictional words as well, because it'd be so cool and fun to make up our own curse words. That would be amusing. Also something with wagon at the end, just because that's what I use in real life. Yeah, I'll copy and paste all your ideas, guys, because I don't want to forget them. Is that a good swear word? Yeah. You know what, I always get paranoid that fictional curse words are actually real swear words, and I'm like, is that an offensive word? Because that sounds like it could be a super offensive word. Munty. But it isn't, is it? Trash wagon. I just get paranoid, guys. I'm like, a few months ago I said a word on stream and I was like, oh my god, is that a really bad word? And it was just a stupid dumb word. I'm just literally copying and pasting all the curse words you guys have suggested. And if the context is right for these words, we'll totally use them. I just feel like the context has to work, but we can. I'm spamming again. I'm good now. Just wanted to throw out the question and then the curse ideas. I like how you guys are excited about coming up with some fictional curse words. Hi Nano, welcome to the stream. You're all giving the sprog as a real swear word in Australia. Is it? And I think it is in Britain as well. I know that we've used it here before anyway. Puttock. Is that a bad word, guys? Some of these words are like, I wonder about them. Yeah, just a dialogue. Oh, flippity flop, I will flooping sprog you something rotten, you son of a faz whiz. I love that leg mark. There we go. I'm gonna be copied and pasted and everything now. We can still use sprog. Yeah, of course we can use sprog. We can have a mixture of real life slang and fictional slang in our game. And we're totally fine to use real life slang as long as it's not super offensive or anything. Like, the word sprog isn't a bad word, so we can totally use that. It's not going to offend anyone. It's very humorous and funny. It's an awesome, goofy word. Check it out, I'm a sub now. Cass! Oh my goodness. How come I didn't get the notification? Why didn't the notification come up? Can we have some hype for Cass, please, guys? For being a sub. Highly offensive, mate. You crossed the line. You know, I get like, I'm like, oh my god, is that offensive? I'm very kind of gullible when it comes to swear words. I sometimes don't know what's bad. So I always worry that one day I'm going to say a word that's super bad and I'm going to like get banned from Twitch or something just from pure naivety. In the most extreme circumstances. Snoop Mug, yeah. Twazwiz is awesome. Have I pronounced it right? Google them first, Rhodes. Yeah, of course. But you know, if I'm on stream talking, I'm not going to get a chance to Google them. And what if I said it before knowing if it's a bad word or not? What if a troll came in stream right now and said a super racist word and I repeated it because I didn't realise and then I got banned? I'm just really paranoid that something like that could happen. One way to do fake words is, we're actually going to post this in Discord, so yeah, do that bottle sandwich so I understand, because I have no idea what CNP D means. When you call someone greedy in the days of yore, I'm sure it's a completely fine word. No, I'm just very, very paranoid. But it's I've put it in the notepad file anyway. Now I've copied and pasted your suggestion. Which section do I put this in? Dialogue suggestions? Right, yeah. Anything that's dialogue suggestions has to be related to the dialogue flow sheets that we do. And if it's not, if it's just a general idea, pop it into Raindrop Chronicles ideas, guys. But you already know that anyway, but I thought I'll just repeat it. More sass hype, yay! Look, I'm going to give you some hype as well. I've finally caught up with chat now. Finally. Copy and paste. Oh, okay, yeah, I never usually get shortened meanings of things. I'm a slow one sometimes. Just cut out sentence when I realised it was going to take a sec to write, yeah. Borehead, boreheat, someone full of rubbish. Okay, I'll copy that too. Thank you for all your suggestions, guys. I appreciate you. I might have to go downstairs and get a snack soon because I'm getting a peckish one. Thank you for the follow, Pyro. Yay, I'm remembering to call you Pyro. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, thank you very much for that follow. Snack time. I'm gonna hold on a sec because I want to get Kung's character sheet posted and tweeted before I go and have my snack and BRB. And then after that we can start Asriel's. We'll create a character in the generator first, Asriel. Get him exactly how you want him to look. And then when he's done, we can put you down here, walking across here with my character. She's lonely today. Oh no, Rex is here too. Didn't know. He was hiding. Okay. Eventually, guys, we're going to have a bunch of you walking across here every stream, I can tell. I have so many characters. Gotta go. Thank you very much for the stream. Yeah, thank you, Billy. We'll be back on Monday, guys. Well, take care, Billy. Thanks for joining us today. For you, but But most of it's far too offensive, is it? Yeah, I'm reluctant to have anything too offensive in the game. So fictional dialogue is totally fine. Like, because in the game, we could make up a word, like, I don't know, boarhead or whatever, I don't know. And in the world of Raindrop Chronicles, that word could be, like, really bad. But to us playing the game, it's nothing bad at all. So it's very funny then. Rex is always here. He is. He's like a super lurker. Super appreciate him tons. And he can't really talk much in stream because he works. But he always makes sure to lurk for me most of the time. Poor Lonely Rose character. Yeah. You guys, we need more characters here. But we're getting them in. I mean, we've already got Kungs and we're getting Asriel's done today. And we've got White Watts coming up as well. And some of you will get very close to the 500 raindrops, so we'll be adding more of you. I mean, we only have 15 characters in the game so far that have character sheets, so we haven't got many. But you know, we've not been doing this for long. We're on stream 42, I think, today, aren't we? Imagine when we get to stream 100, that'll be a celebration. Super lurker, yeah. Okay, so where are these character sheets? Where is Kungs? Here. So we just got 2 little jobs to do now. We've got to add the avatar to the sheet and the sprite, and then we can save and put it on Twitter. I bet she's gonna look awesome. Grabbing a coffee, yay! Let's race. Let's see if I can do this before you get back. Probably won't. Why is it like that? Are we on index colour again? We are. There we go. Better. She looks cool, doesn't she? We've really got the forest theme going here. Now the sprite. New pot of coffee. How many cups of coffee do you guys have in a day? I have 1. I'm good. I just have 1 in the morning when I get up, and then I don't have any more for the rest of the day. I usually have green tea later on in the day rather than coffee. Because green tea, I love that too. 2 and 5, my goodness. I find that if I have too much coffee, I end up just getting super sleepy, funnily enough. It does the opposite of what it's supposed to do. We don't even need all of those. We only need the middle ones. So what I usually do to make sure I get them in the right position is I open a character sheet that's already been done. So we'll get Kindled Trashes up. And I also use it as a template. Because I'm not a fan of grids, guys. I don't use grids. So I tend to do things my way instead. I think the reason I don't like grids is because it involves maths, and it also looks super messy as well. I'm weird. Question, how do I submit a character? I feel like I'm looking at the thing I need to click on, but I must be blind. Oh yes, Fantasia. Fantasia has a lot of raindrops, don't you, Fantasia? And if you've got over the 500, which I'm sure you have, if you haven't, something's gone wrong. You've been a community member for a long time. And all you have to do is, hang on, will this lead you to it? Exclamation mark character. Yeah, you have nearly 1,000 raindrops, Fantasia. Good job. So you can definitely be a character in the game. All you have to do is click on that link now, and it should take you to our FAQ page. And basically the FAQ page. Let me just get it up because I like to make sure that you guys see this and know how it all works, and we'll use this till we get the website up and running. But yeah, this should be where it leads you to, and basically it'll run you through things, and you have a choice of which one you want to be: playable character, major NPC, or a minor NPC. And each of the forms for those 3 types of characters are different depending on which one you want to be. So click the one you want to be, fill it in, and then it'll get sent to me, and it'll be like this, the form, when it's sent to me, and I get to see what you've put, and it'll allow me to make your character sheet. So yeah, to be whatever you want to be, Fantasia. You can be yourself, or you can be a fantasy version of you, or you can be something else entirely. You can be as creative as you want. Can we be flowers? The only thing it's quite not flexible about is your race. You have to be one of 7 races. So you can't be an object, no. So yeah, you have to be one of those. And so yeah, fill that in if you reach it. Haven't decided if I would be a villain or a supportive NPC. Well, you can have a think about it, Elite. You think about it. We've got 2 antagonists in the game so far, but I would love more antagonists than that. I would love this game to be full of villains that we meet over the course of the game. You know what I mean? The more antagonists, the better. I can't be a chair, darn, lol. Can change as the story progresses, yeah. And that's another thing, character arc. Someone that might be an antagonist at the start might end up an ally at the end, or vice versa. That's what a good character development is, right? You're having a character that changes over the course of the story. So yeah, your character's doesn't have to be in any box, or they will likely change as a person over the course of the story. They don't have to. They can stay good forever if you want, or bad forever, but who knows? We'll have to see how it goes. I'm afraid I cannot have a real version of me in the game, because if I did, my character would be so powerful. Justine's weakest attack would cause everyone everywhere, blow up the world. You'd be the OP one then, like Mog. That would be fun, eh? And everybody, no joke, all the playable characters in the game that you actually fight with, they will be super strong by the end of the game. They will be hitting with 999 damage if you get all their ultimate weapons, for sure. Okay, so let's go back to Photoshop and get this character sheet done. I think that's right. Okay, so it's all done. She's there. What do you think, guys? Is this our 16th character sheet now or our 15th? Yeah, you have it favourited, yeah. And you fill that in whenever you want, Fantasia. There's no rush at all. There's plenty of people who have got the 500 raindrops who haven't yet filled a sheet in because they want to wait a bit and they want to see how the game goes. Some of them might wait till episode 1 before they make their character. So there's no rush. But if you want to get it in as soon as possible, then that's fine too. Humble attack would destroy the world. Maybe I'm helping them or they're doing a quest for me and it turns out, gasp, I'm a bad guy. Yeah, that could be an awesome twist. For sure. Okay, so save, Kung. So we got it saved, but we also need to do a cropped version of this as well, because the cropped version has to go up on the tweet because it's not big enough. Sadly, Twitter makes the image look really distorted if I put the whole sheet up. So I usually do it so that I just put part of the character sheet up on Twitter and I link to the full image. So crop. Save. And we'll call this the same thing but put cropped at the end. And I have to upload it to Imager. I use Imager as my hosting site. So let's go on Twitter. Which means I have to get it before yesterday's stream ends. And then I will have a few minute BRB when this is all posted on Twitter, everyone. I think it'll be a good time to have a quick break. And then we'll start Azrael's character hype. Okay, so Kung does actually have... I believe Kung definitely has a Twitter, so we can tag her on it. So I'm going to get it up in a sec, guys. I'm just logging in first so you don't see all my secret info. Gotta log into my Imager as well. Do you know what the name of the music that's playing right now is? Yes, I do. This is my playlist. It's actually a Final Fantasy XIV playlist. There's about 75 songs on there. This particular track is from Shadowbringers. I can get the name of it for you. It's called... There we go. When I listen to this track, I always feel I'm at Disney World because it's just so pretty. You're welcome. There's so many folders. Okay, I think I can show you my internet now, guys, because I've logged in on everything. Okay, so copy and paste the link. Now we're gonna tweet. Oh, what I'll do, I'll copy and paste this actually first. Oh no, is my mouse gone again? It's gone again. It's mad at me, my mouse is, because I threw it across the room. can't do this. Okay, now it's working. Right, I hope it stays that way. Post it so I can hit like, yay! We'll be going on very, very soon. So, let's do it. Tweet. I'm just copying the from the other one. Kung Elandra. I believe that is her name. It isn't coming up. Sometimes the name comes up, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If it isn't, I'll just delete the tweet and do it again. So just delete that description. We'll put the correct. So what is the right link? This one. So what emoji could we use for an elf that lives in the forest? Yeah, perfect. So now we just need a description because I usually do that. So I'm going to say an elf that cares deeply about nature and animals. Can put archer as well. Does that make sense? An elf archer? Do I need to change the word in it all here? Let's get the image in now. Always have a cheat wide mouse on standby. Yeah, I've definitely learnt that lesson. You're getting there, Hex. I believe in you. Get that. And don't worry, if any of you feel overwhelmed about the amount of raindrops, there's no rush at all. Like, this is a long-term project. Episode 1 isn't even going to be out till the spring, probably. And we're going to have many episodes in this game. And a lot of characters won't even make their appearance in episode 1 either. There'll probably only be a handful, if that make the appearance in episode 1. Whoever those are going to be, we don't know. It's all up to the community who gets introduced and who gets the highest number of votes in their story suggestion. Okay, so this is the full one. Oh no, that isn't the one. We don't put the full one into it, we put the crop one into it. I nearly forgot. There we go. So I think that's all good. Meet Conrad, an elf. Her name is definitely spelt right, yeah? Yeah. An elf with a mohawk. Yeah, we have an elf with a mohawk. Have you? Is that? I take it you saw them. They're a knight in the game. A knight elf mohawk. How cool is that? Had to typed out a little bullet list of a way to make up different curses. Was taking on a few example words before posting it. Yeah, that's awesome, bowl sandwich. Oh no, my CPU for God knows what freaking reason. Oh no, we've lost them all. I bet some of them were awesome as well, weren't they? Doesn't take too long really. Mine are just where they are now because I live here now. Yeah. Okay guys, let's tweet this. I'm going to copy and paste in case there's a big mistake and I have to delete a tweet and do it again. It should work out fine. I must say I'm not a fan how Twitter handle their images now. Like, it's weird how some of the images are fine and start at the top, just like these, but then you get some that start halfway. But you know, Twitter, I was a fan of how it used to look, basically. It was good then. Yay! So that is Kung's Twitter. Cool. Yay, thank you for the like. Appreciate you guys. So I'm going to like it myself on my own Twitter. There we go. So Kung will see that. She'll see that we've done it. Basically every time I do a character sheet, oh no, it's happened again. I do actually have a wired mouse, guys, but that broke as well. So, you know. You know, it might be a battery thing. So when I go on my BRB, which, because I'm planning on doing that now anyway, I can get a new battery and see if that helps. Because I do have some downstairs. But there we go, it's working again. So, okay, it's up. I'm going to close Twitter though to save my memory so it doesn't hog it. I'll try to manage my tabs better now. Yeah, I'm now peeking the Discord. So guys, if no one suggests anything by Monday, that will be our final dial. That's what we'll use. So that's what will happen. If no one ever suggests anything, we'll just go with my first draft. Serial Walker, how are you doing today? Welcome back. Let me catch up with chat before I go on my BRB. You realise you lost 5 minutes of work on the project you haven't saved? Oh no. You can do it, Bell Sandwich. You can get it back. You can do it even better. You'd have ripped my hair out. I know the feels. I once lost an hour or two of mapping from a crash once. Recently, actually. And I was very mad. Done venting. Oh, it's fine to vent as long as it's in a healthy way, I guess. And that was fine, Bell Sandwich. It wasn't too much, don't worry. Social, yeah, Discord's the command. If you're curious about our socials, guys, we have the Discord that Asriel did for you, and I also have the Twitter. So if you were after the Twitter, that's what you need to go to, guys. So thank you, Asriel, for putting the Discord there. Why are you always leaving when I pop on? Oh, I'm not going yet. We've still got well over an hour of stream. But I will be going on a short few-minute break because I'm a hungry one. And I need to get a new battery for my mouse because it's dying. And I hope that fixes it. But I'll be back in a few minutes. And then we'll carry on. We'll start Asriel's character then. So, hi, Pooh. A couple of hours can feel so defeated. Yeah. Feel sorry for me. I've learned my lesson though now. Always save every 10 minutes. Always forget the rest of the commands. Okay guys, I will be back shortly. Don't miss me too much. And this is a reason why I need to sort out my RAM. Because what on earth has happened to my Be Right Back screen right now? I don't know if it's done that for you guys, but it's totally balked for me. One sec. I don't want to leave it like that. There we go. Be back in a sec. See you soon. Okay, I am back. Thank you so much for the follow. Umizu, welcome to the stream. Oh no, you lost all your work? Oh damn. Did you manage to catch up okay? Oh, sometimes like if you lose your work, it's frustrating, but you can do it even better next time. I did. I'm going to burp, hang on. I feel like I've got a burp again. It's because I've just had a milkshake. Yeah, when I lost my work, I was annoyed, but then I just did it again, and I actually preferred how I did it the second time. Huzzah. I'm going to just get my mouse sorted, guys. I'm going to put the new battery in. Fingers crossed this works. Okay, so it seems to be fine, but we'll see how it goes. Hi Drass, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today? Okay, let's go back on our screen. There we go. Okay. Close captions up. We put the tweet up of Kung's character. So this is all saved and updated. Make sure to save it as a gal as well, because we don't want to save over a layered file. Okay, so we'll need to open RPG Maker now, but let's get Asriel's character up. He's fully filled in. Do you remember what you filled in, Asriel? Rosie's back. I'm happy again. Yay! I'm glad you're happy, Fantasia. Working on some 3D models at work, taking a bit of a break now. Oh, that's cool. I want to see the 3D models. Thank you for the welcome back, guys. How are you doing? I'm doing good. We're just making progress on the game. This week it's been dialogue focused and new characters, and doing the new character sprites and sheets for the community, for the ones that recently hit 500 raindrops. So yeah, and next, what will we be doing next week? Maybe probably just finalising the dialogue and the cutscenes in the cabin. Also the enemies, making sure the battles are fun and we've got skills set up for them, and then once that's done, we can start thinking of the first boss of the forest, and I'm going to look forward to that. So it's all coming together now. Everbloom Forest is getting there, almost finalised, but there'll be a lot of side quests in the area that we'll add as well. We won't say goodbye to the Everbloom Forest just yet. Been a while. Would share, but it's commission work. Oh, I see. Fair enough then. That's fine. But if you ever do your own, feel free to post it in the Creative Work channel. I hope it's fun and going well. Okay, so let's read. He's going to be called Asriel as well. Awesome. I want to fix the cam when my eye flickers because of the green screen. I might do that now, actually. You know what I mean, guys? My eye's flickering. Need to get in the position though. Now it's not doing it now. Typical. Will that be good enough? There we go. I think we're okay, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I'll do though. Could mess around with green screen lighting forever. Still not fixed it, but whatever. Can't be perfect. Oh my goodness, Binary Fair. You got over 300 raindrops. GG. Getting close to done. More character work today. Yeah, we finished Kung's character. She was the elf, the forest dweller elf. We've just done her character sheet, so we're working on our next character that got submitted, and we'll be kind of up to date. Once we've done Asriel, we only have one more character to do that's been submitted, and that's why it got character. But he says he wants to send me some stuff first before I do it, so we're holding off on his for a bit. So it's just Azrael's for now. Getting closer to being a character, and it's really handy. Even though it adds time, doing the character sheets adds time onto the development process. I think it's totally worth it, because it's still, like, I feel like it's so important to have it all organised so people understand who the characters are. We're going to get people who come into the stream that are new in the middle of the story. And knowing who the characters are and reading through these sheets can help, because if we hadn't got them, there'd be no way, would there, to remember who's who and what their personalities are like. And I kind of want to do that for important bits of lore as well, like have a sort of graphic, probably not as detailed as the character sheets, but at least like a description of the area. I'll probably do that for the Everbloom Forest if there's ever any important lore that we have to remember or take note of. I wish to expand on that game someday. Looks really cool. Looks very classic. Yeah, you should, for sure. Paragraph explanation, then like another dozen lines of the example stuff, probably more than was necessary, but yeah, just kind of do what I end up doing most of the time, even unintentionally. Well, feel free to share it then, Battle Sandwich. I'm sorry about the crash, hope it wasn't too much trouble. Val is getting those raindrops as well, nearly 300 for Val. So we're going to be having more, like in the coming weeks, next couple of weeks, maybe before the end of October, or very early November, you guys will be basically there. Depends how often you lurk, I guess, but it won't be long until we'll be starting your character sheets either. I hope. Have you all got a character in mind? I know Elite's still thinking if he's going to be a villain or a nice person, but had to grumble about it to get over it. Oh no. Okay. And Battle Sandwich, you have two accounts, which is going to make it more difficult for you to get the raindrops. Close to being a drizzle, yay! But you are a sub. You do have you do get double raindrops, so because I think you got sub gifted, didn't you, the other day, which is pretty nice. Double raindrops for you. Right, let's get back to Azrael's sheet and let us know what his character is. We'll read through it now, and then we'll make his sprite, get him put into stream avatar so he can walk across with the rest of us, and then we'll do his character sheet. I mean, we've got less than an hour of stream left, but we'll try and do as much as possible for sure. So he's a boy. Oh my goodness, he's a kitty cat. It's about time we have a kitty cat in the game. Don't you reckon, guys? It's about time. I mean, we have an Echo, Silent and Lost characters an Echo, but we don't have an actual full-on kitty cat yet, so I'm happy now. He's an ally as well. Alone and not wishing to let himself be part of any group due to his past. He wants to forget his past. Oh, sounds like a really interesting backstory then. And Azrael's going to be doing that, aren't you? You're going to be writing a sort of doc about your character. Cats are cool, you got two. What about human cats like that? Are they cute? Don't worry about Pulse as Seagull. I'm trying to prioritise Battle Sandwich. Don't plan on ever using Pulse. Okay, so Battle Sandwich is going to be your default then, and you'll be using that account to get your raindrops then. Awesome, yay. Wandering the land, helping where he can, hoping that countless small good deeds will eventually erase one terrible deed in his past. Oh my goodness, what is this terrible deed then? Oh my goodness. I'm really glad we've got a sad character. Melancholy. Because we haven't, I don't think we've got a sad character, have we, in the story yet? We'd have to look through all the character sheets to see, but I'm pretty sure this is the first one. It's in the doc on Discord. Yeah. Oh, you put it up already, Azrael? Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you? It's here. I wondered if you'd filled it in or not yet. Is it actually all written up yet? Because I haven't clicked on the doc yet. I haven't actually looked. But what I usually do, though, is everything that goes in the character sheet is everything that's on here. And all the extra backstory stuff and detail can be kept in that doc for when we meet your character and start, you know, doing their quest line and stuff. Gonna run the green stone and get started set up for stream. Yay. Yeah, let us know at Elite. Just pop it in the Discord to say. Eventually I do want to get a channel for you guys to announce when you're live. I want it to be people who, I want to limit it though. I want it to be people who are either community members that can use it, you know what I mean? Not just any random that we don't know going in there. But yeah, but because it's RPG Maker and I encourage that sort of thing, you feel free to post it in the Discord. In I don't know what channel actually. Maybe Creative Work for now would be a good one, because it is kind of creative work, isn't it, what you do in an RPG Maker. Would have been far too long for the character sheet. It's there, it will flesh it out more, but the main story, yeah, the character sheet we kind of keep at a limit. We don't want it going on and on and on and on. Imagine if it was that super long. Yeah, okay, so pessimistic, honest, control, cautious, open-minded, reserved and rebellious. Awesome. Socially awkward, simply wants to do what needs to be done and move on quickly. He will never be able to make up for what he did in his fear. Deepest, darkest secret, is this where we find out what you did? Years ago he was in the army and blindly followed orders, believing his superiors were just and fair. The final mission he was sent on was supposed to be to clear out violent bandits. When he was done and the dust settled, he realised what he had done. Since that day, many of the ranking officers in the army have disappeared mysteriously. That's really cool. It kind of doesn't, like, it's still quite vague, isn't it? I guess the doc fleshes out more, because we don't exactly know what he's done still. But I'm intrigued to know what. I'm assuming that the bandits, there's more to it. Maybe they were good. Am I wrong? But yeah, it's cool how, like, because you've kind of kept it vague enough for us to think, oh, there's an army. I wonder what the army's going to be called and what their backstory is going to be. It allows us to fill in some potential world building for, like, a faction in the future, and that will be fun. I mean, for an example, Kindle Trash, she's gone for a very Japanese themed character. She went really detailed with her character, and she's even named the lore she'd like, which is totally cool as well. But it's cool to keep things vague as well if people prefer, because then it allows us to be creative and think of potential lore and factions a lot more. Awesome. It's exciting, but it keeps things vague enough to be interesting, and the character sheet will reveal some but not all by the looks of it. Upon finding the heroes, he realises helping them could help him wash away his past, providing aid to the party with information, but if pushed could possibly fall back to his former skills, which cannot end well for one pushing. Ooh. Is he gonna beat us up? Is he a violent kitty? But that's an interesting character, and I'm glad we've got a brand new race introduced as well. Now let's see what he's going to look like. So, ooh, a light blue kitty. Well, so you know, let's get Photoshop up for a sec. Where's Photoshop gone? Here it is. Just take off Kung's character sheet now, because we don't need it. We have the gradient thing here, so we can get the exact blue colour that you're after, Azrael. Because I think we do have a blue colour for the cats, but it might be a bit on the bright side, but you might actually like it. But we'll have a look in the character generator in a sec. And if you want the blue changing, we can literally just alter the brightness of the gradient or the lightness of it as well. So let's go back to the sheet. Okay, so light blue, gold eyes, a long brown leather coat. Cool, and we got a reference image as well. Let's have a peep at that. Awesome. So looking at this coat, we could use the same one we've used for Akira's asset, but make it brown instead of black. Because I don't know who was here, if he was here then when we made Akira's character, but we had to make a custom long coat, and it kind of looks very similar to that one. Yeah, we had to just edit it slightly because there wasn't a long coat in the generator, unfortunately. But we'll use what we did with Akira. We might have to do a bit of copying and pasting over to your sprite sheet to get that long coat look working. Think John Wick with fur. Sounds good. Yeah, I was there. Yay. Sorted then. So that's it. All sorted. So let's get that generator open. Then, oops, I have to open RPG Maker because I haven't got it open today yet. Until I get my RAM upgraded, I'm going to just be very careful with what I've got open because I want to try and make sure I don't get lag. But we've been okay today, haven't we? Actually, we haven't had too much. Sounds fun, yay. So just get RPG Maker up. It might take us a minute or so to load in, and then we'll start. Okay. One sec. Are you excited to have your kitty cat walking across on the stream avatars, Asriel? I'm excited. Okay, so this is interesting, guys. Now I'm going to show you exactly how to get a cat in the generator and not a human. So let's get rid of all the hair, get rid of the eyebrows. We want no brow. We don't want a human nose either or a human mouth, so we'll get rid of them. Okay, so we have to replace it with the cat mouth, so there we go. Oh, we need to change the face. And we need to get rid of the ears as well. So basically all you have to do is make sure all the human features are gone. Like the ears, the nose and the human mouth gets replaced with the cat mouth. And then it actually looks like a cat. And we also have one with the teeth out as well. So if he gets a bit angry, we've got that expression as well. Pretty cool, right? So, and to get the sprite, because it's still a human, we need to, I believe it's under here. Yeah, here. So there we go. And this is an orange kitty at the moment, so let's change the colour. Let's see what the blue looks like, but we can always edit the blue if you don't like how the blue looks. Azria will have a look. But this is the current blue that is on the gradient in the thingy-majig on the palette. So we can change his clothes though, because at the moment he's just wearing a typical knight sort of armour, so we'll have to. Oh, he's naked. He's still got a human body. Okay. So Akira's, I believe, was I'll know as soon as I see it, but it's the one with the collar. I think it's that one. I might have to look at Akira's character sheet to see. But we've already got the brown collar going on here. And I'll have to manually colour in the shoulders into a brown because it won't let us do that, unfortunately, on the generator. So yeah, we'll have to do a bit of manual editing on Photoshop, and we'll have to give you the long coat as well on Photoshop. And what colour do you want your bottoms to be? Also, we can change your eyes as well. We need to change them to gold, don't we? I think it was gold eyes that you wanted. But I'm going to go through the eyes, Adrian, and let me know which ones catch your eye as well. Hi, Stitch. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. You think it's a little brown? Yeah, we can change the stripe colour. I don't think the generator allows us to do that, but we can definitely do it in Photoshop. And that's not a problem. It shouldn't be too hard to do that. And Stitch, I found out about your stream from Rex's stream. Excited to catch you live. I have dreams of making my own RPG, so excited to watch and learn. That's amazing. I had no idea that what was said. I'm curious now. How did you find out that I'm doing an RPG? But welcome, Stitch. It's so good to see you here. I hope you're having an awesome day. And it's so great to see people interested in making an RPG as well. So, yay. It's inspiring to know that people are interested too, because it's super fun to do this. Fantasia, gifting a tier 1 sub. Thank you. Hex has got a gift sub now. Where is our alert? For some reason, the alert hasn't come up, guys, today. Have we got the alerts working? They should be working, but for some reason, it's not come up. But can we have some hype anyway, please, for Fantasia, for being so generous with that sub for Hex Donut. And that means you get double raindrops now as well, Donut. So if you want to be a character in the game, which I believe you do, because who wouldn't, right? You'll get there twice as quick while you're a sub. So huzzah, huzzah. And you get to use the bat emotes too. Remove the human part, sounds painful. Oh, the sprite is cute. Like a plushie, you want it. It is cute. And we're going to just pick the eyes as real once. We'll make it a little less bright. And we will make this brown coat look awesome. Make it longer. What else do we need to do? Is there any more that you'd like edited? Oh yeah, the stripe colour can be edited as well. So, I don't remember how I found out, but I'm doing well, thank you. How was your day? Yay! My day's going really good, thank you. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. And a lot of it as well is thanks to the awesome people who hang out with me while I do this. Pay to play. I feel Fantasia should get the bonus, not little old me. Yeah, you think? No, you both deserve it. And Fantasia's already got nearly 1,000 raindrops anyway. Dark red trousers. Okay, let's get those dark red trousers for you. Clothing. No, it's one of these. Not that one. There we go. Are they too bright? We can make them more of a burgundy if you'd like. Yeah, and even if we use the brown, it doesn't make it dark enough. So we'll edit that in Photoshop because we did that with Akira. Oh my goodness, Fantasia. Oh my goodness. Thank you for giving us sub to Dress Ray. Appreciate you. Let's see that hype, guys. Thank you so much for those two gift subs to Dress Ray and Donut. You deserve it, thank you. That's so sweet. Is there a tail already in RPG Maker? If not, don't worry. That would be a big thing to add. Oh, yeah. I mean, your character isn't a playable character, so we're not going to be using this side of the sprite sheet anyway. It's mainly these two that we're concerned about. But it'll be cool if we add a tail. Let's see if we can get it. We should do. Here we go. It was me just forgetting. Just like I forgot to do Kung's ears the other day. But for some reason, we don't have the blue here for that. But we can just mess around with the gradient palette in Photoshop and edit it so we can have it. Because at the moment, he's an orange boy. He's half orange and half blue. So I'm going to just save it as we've got him at the moment. We'll do things a step at a time. We'll start with the colours, get the colours sorted. Then we'll get his eyes and stuff sorted out, like, and then we'll edit the coat. So I'm going to just save him so we don't lose him. Okay, so Azrael, now let's make sure I spell your name right. There we go. Thank you for the hype, guys. I'm confused why my alerts aren't working today, though. Trousers are fine like that, awesome. Current eyes is also fine, yeah. They kind of suit him, don't they? Because your character's clearly a badass. So, those are badass eyes. And hi Eric, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. Are you doing good? How has your week been? I love the slime sub icons, thank you. They're kind of like raindrops in a way, well, blood drops should I say, but I wanted to make them cute, so I gave them eyes. Waha. LOL. It kind of reminds you of what's a pouring? Doing all right, did a bit of streaming earlier, relaxing for a bit now. Awesome, relaxing is fun. Okay guys, so I'm going to get the gradient thing up for you, Azrael. And I believe that this is the blue. This blue here is probably the one that is for the skin, the fur, not the skin. Cats don't have skin. But I'm going to double check to make sure. So basically, face. It's next to the red. So, and it's between the brown and the red, so that's how we know what it is. Because there's a couple of blues and we need to make sure we get the right one. So it isn't that one then. Is it this one? No. Is it that one? No. It's got to be one of them. It's that one. Yeah, in between the brown and the red. So we'll did you say you felt it was a bit too bright? We can change the saturation then, and then we can make it. What about the lightness? Were you happy with the lightness of it? 1 year and 11 months, nearly 2-year anniversary for us then, Fantasia. Hooray. Awesome. Guess it's the shape that kind of reminds me of that, but of course it would be raindrops, yeah, for sure. Raindrops is the theme of our stream, raindrops and blood drops. Maybe the sequel of this game will be called Raindrop Chronicles. Things come up completely AFK now, loves all the rain and chat. Nick to be a bit paler than this, and you want rather than black, you want navy blue for the stripes. Awesome. Okay, so we'll make it a bit lighter and we'll make it a little bit less saturated as well, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, I think I did the okay, so there it is. I think I accidentally edited Kung's purple from yesterday instead of that. There we go. So that's just made it a little bit brown. It might have made it too pale, but we can see if it's too pale, we'll just go in between what I just set it as. Because I did plus 20. We can just do plus 10 instead if it's a bit too pale. Okay, so save. And we also have to do the tail as well. So we're going to have to find out where the tail is in the generator for that. Tail. Okay, so it's using the hair colour for the tails for some reason, and we'll just replace that purple with the same blue. That's what we'll do. So copy and paste that. But I've changed it back to turquoise how it was. I got rid of it, so there we go. So that means we'll be able to change your tail to the same colour now. As for the stripe, the dark stripe, I think we're going to have to edit that one manually in Photoshop, because I don't think the gradient allows us to edit the stripe colour, but there's not a problem with that. We're just editing Photoshop, that's all, the same as how we're going to do your coat. So we'll close the generator and we'll see how it looks. And the tail, yeah, the tail's got the blue there now as well, as you can see. But we need to load Azriel's character up again, because unfortunately, if you don't save what you've done in the character generator, you lose all the progress. You have to save it. So, Azriel, here he is. Let's catch up with chat. Bloody Rain would be a cool sequel name. Yeah, I love the Chronicles name. It makes it sound very fantasy themed. So I think I definitely want to keep Chronicles, but we can just change the first part of the name. I think Blood Drop would suit, because the stream theme is definitely raindrops and blood drops for sure. Hi Kung! Hello everybody, just got home from the gym. You're here, your character's here, Kung. And did you see the tweet? Because we posted your character sheet up on Twitter. I hope you're happy with it. Hope you like how it all looks. And hi Sif, welcome back as well. Hope you're doing good, Sif. Doing your character today? Yeah, we're on Azriel's now. We're just doing a bit of editing so we can get him exactly how Azriel wants. So I think, yeah, the blue has definitely got paler now, but the problem is this is dark now. And what we're going to have to do is to replace that blue here with that blue, because that's definitely too much of a bright blue. But what about a tail? Let's get that tail fixed. So the tail apparently is blue now. Yes, it's blue. It's blue now. It was white at first because I clicked that instead, but it's blue now. So yeah, we gotta just change that so it's not as bright. Completely forgot that uses a different fur colour. So where is the bright blue? I think it's that one, isn't it? This one here in between the red and the yellow. I'm just gonna look to make sure. No, it's in between the green and the weird colour that I don't know what colour it is. Yeah, I found it. This is the one. Okay, so we'll save again, and everything colour-wise apart from the stripe should be sorted. If you're happy with that blue though, Azriel, if you let me know if you're happy with it. Let's refresh. Blood drops keep falling on my head, yeah. I have 2 Chronicles games, Magic Mage Chronicles and the Chronicles of Vesperia. That's awesome, Drasray. We're the same. I love net games that have Chronicles. Valkyria Chronicles is one of my favourite games that have the word Chronicles. And have you ever heard of that game, guys? The one that was on Steam, though, there's a few Valkyria Chronicles, but it's a particular one that I played and liked. Hi Rex, how are you doing? How's the game coming along today? Doing good, Rex. I'll update you guys on stuff that we did earlier on in the stream, because we've had a few people just pop in and I want you all to know. But let's quickly get this up. We've posted the most recent dialogue conversation into the dialogue suggestions channel, guys. Basically, this channel here in the Discord is where we're going to be writing the dialogue together, and I do a little flow diagram because there's a lot of branching conversations in our game. So if you want to have a little peep at that and have a read, if there's anything, any ideas, any suggestions, anything more entertaining that could be changes that could be made to the dialogue, let us know. Elite was really cool with that, with the last piece that we did. He gave some really good ideas. But if not, we'll go with my first draft for the final. But I quite like it, but who knows what you guys can come up with. So yeah, just letting you know that, because that closes for next Monday's stream. And other than that, we've been doing character sheets. We're working on Asriel's character now. Kung's character has been posted on Twitter, so if you're curious what she looks like and what her character's like, the Raindrop RPG Twitter is the place to go, guys. So here we go. Let's load up Asriel's character again. Okay. Why is the tail gone orange again? There we go. So, Asriel, colour-wise, is there anything there that you want changing other than the stripe? What the actual blue on the sprite and the face? How are you feeling about that? But we can change your coat now. We can make it longer, and we can give the shoulders darker brown colour, so it's the same as the collar. And we can change the stripe so it's more of a navy blue. We can do that if you're happy with the rest of it. Colour looks perfect, Rose. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to, I'm going to just update and save it again so we don't have an orange tail situation on our hands again. Okay, so save the face image. We'll pop him in Photoshop. Valkyria Chronicles is good. Yeah, you like it? Yeah, it's so cool. It's a really unique JRPG. Chat's been weird for me at the moment, guys. It's not letting me scroll up for some reason, so I hope I haven't missed anything a bit higher up. Read through its story on the way home. Well thought out story. Awesome. Yeah, I haven't had a look yet at Asriel's story, but I've looked at the character sheet and it sounds really cool, and I'm looking forward to reading the actual full-on backstory. Happy with the main points. Yay! It is intriguing. I'm hungry again, but it's nearly dinner time anyway. I'm going to try and get as much as Asriel's character done as possible before end of stream. I'd love to say we can put his avatar into stream avatars before we leave, but maybe we won't get time because I ramble a lot, so we'll see. Okay, so face. Asriel Studios. No rush, Rose, it's fine. Well, I want to get it in. I'm hyped to get your character in the stream avatars. I want to stick it walking across. But it might have to be next stream. For Monday, I'll get him in there. And then you'll see him when you next come in stream. If we don't do him today, that is. Astral Chain, what's that game like? Asriel Studios, face. Okay, so that's saved. And now we save the sprite. Okay, that's it, Photoshop. We'll keep this up just in case. Here we go. So I'm going to get Kira's character up as well. because we might have to do a bit of merging, because we used... Akira's got the long coat, except it's black. Oh no, not the battler. Akira's a playable character, so he gets the extra asset there. We use a different asset for the battler than we do for the walking sprite in the normal game. Like a futuristic JRPG in a police force, and you control these monsters in battle with your chain. To them, it seems like an interesting concept. I'm terribly excited. What platform is it on? I'm wondering if it's even something I can play. Okay, so Akira's coat. Oh no. There we go. Akira's coat. It's the exact same asset. The only difference is it's all one colour. So we can do the same for you. We can make it all brown, just like Akira's is all black if you'd like. So, the easiest way to do this is probably... I can't remember how I did it for Akira now. We'll have a mess around. I think what I did was this. Let's get the dark of it actually. I think I literally just did it really messy like this. Actually, hang on. And then did I use any blending modes to make it look even better? Just tied it up a bit because there's a few weird pixels, but it looks better than it did anyway. I'm not a fan of I wasn't a fan of the light shoulders. Make it a bit light. I think it might be a touch dark maybe, so close that. Switch, oh no. I do actually, there is a switch, but it's not mine. Not officially mine anyway. The console I actually have and own that's in my room is my PlayStation 4. Like that, yay! What about this top here in the middle? Do you mind the light colour there, or would you want that to be dark as well? And with Akira's, yeah, it was a little bit lighter, but yeah, let's change his stripes to a navy blue as well before we edit the sprite. But yeah, let's look at Akira's walking sprite again. So yeah, well, I'll just have to extend it basically the same as I did for Akira's. I think I might have actually used a different asset. So I might have to go back in the generator and alter the sprite asset for the coat, because it might not be the same one as how it looks on here. But I'll do that off stream whenever I don't finish today. I'll get done over the weekend, and I want to at least get your sprite up in stream avatars first thing on Monday. Light is fine, yay! So let's at least get these stripes done before the end of the stream then, guys. Switch has got so many JRPGs on it, definitely must have if you're able to. Yeah, Octopath is on PC and that's really awesome. I would really love to play that game one day. So let's hope that other stuff comes on PC as well. The one that I want on PC is Lost Odyssey. Like, if that game came on PC, I would be happy forever. I've already played Lost Odyssey, but I just want more people to play it because it's my fave. Okay, so I'm sure there's a few ways we can go about this. Let me know, guys, if any of you know a good quick way in Photoshop to change the colour of this to more of a navy blue. But I'm trying to think of a way that I do it. I mean, there's a replace colour thing in Photoshop. Sometimes it looks quite messy when we do that. It's not always the tidiest way to replace a colour, but it's the quickest way. But for example, this, can you see it's more of a blue now than how it was before? But it's also changed the coat. That's the problem. So that's kind of the way I know, but there's a lot of ways to do it. Whatever's the quickest, but sometimes you don't necessarily want to do it the quick way. Sometimes you want to do it the way that looks best. But you can, is there a way to like get it so it doesn't grab the coat? I think there is. Like it kind of doesn't do it there. But we could also always do it so we copy and paste the layer with the coat and just put it on top at the end. We could do it that way too. Sounds good. You'll be around on Monday anyway. Yay. Dr. Barrel, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today, Dr. Barrel? It's good to see you again. It was so funny when I first met Dr. Barrel, guys, because I got really hypo because we have a barrel in our game. An actual barrel character, Carol the Barrel. And if you've been here from the beginning, you'll have met Carol already. But so yeah, I was like really excited that someone with the name Barrel came in. Lost Odyssey is a good game. I love it. It's my favourite JRPG. I love it. It's so underrated. Never played it, but it's something I thought about picking up. Probably replaced within a selection, but I don't know Photoshop. Yeah, there's honestly several ways we could go about this. Some are just a little bit more time consuming. And even doing it this way, it's not perfect. Like the edges here are a little bit off. I'm just going to mess about with the settings and see if it's possible to those edges to be included, because they look a bit off in colour. But yeah, I'm not sure whether we should go about it this way. We can do it. We can do it even better, guys. Let's merge these two layers though. But we'll try. We'll see how it looks. I have copied the coat, so replace colour. Grab that again. Oh, we don't want it that much because it changes too much of him then. So if we go for a blue. That, but put coat back on and just delete. So that kind of does it though. It probably could do with a little tidy up. But it has at least changed. It has changed it to more of a blue. And we'll have to do the same with... So these black bits here on the sprite, you'd like those to be more blue than black as well. That's cool. I'll definitely get those done over the weekend because I've got 3 days off now. And there'll be plenty of time to get that done. And your character sprite, we'll get it up and working for Monday's stream. And then we'll do your character sheet at some point too. So we'll see how it goes on Monday. I'm not sure what we're going to do on Monday's stream just yet. mean, I might do the character sheet off stream, but I don't know yet. We might do it on stream, we'll see. But maybe, Azriel, what would you prefer? Would you care either way, or would you like to actually see it done on stream? I've always liked the Haxes, love the simulated MMORPG idea, yeah. I think I've heard of that one, but I haven't read it. You've been good, picked up a new phone today and we're streaming by those, that will be fun. Awesome. What will you be streaming, Dr. Barrel? Hope you like your new phone. I've actually lurked in your stream since you started today. Oh, thank you. Appreciate the lurk. And lurking is good in this channel, because if you didn't know, guys, you do get to be a character in the game if you get a certain amount of raindrops. You trust you, feel free to do it off stream. Awesome. Well, even if I do it off stream, and you pop in on Monday before I post it online and confirm it, I'll at least show you how it looks. And then, yay. So I'm going to get him saved. I'm going to keep Photoshop open because I might do some after dinner. But we are getting to a time where we come to an end. We usually think about who we're going to raid at this point. Raindrops. Ooh, 53. Good job, Dr. Barrel. Cuphead. My goodness, you're brave. I'm too scared. I did stream Cuphead once, but never again. Okay, guys. So one sec. Okay, so I've got a friend who I haven't actually been to the stream in a while. He used to host us a lot. Haven't seen him on in a while. Mammoth EU. So he's playing Destiny 2, which is a game I haven't played. I've not played any Destiny games, but he's a fun and entertaining person. He's also from the UK as well. So exclamation mark raid, type Rose Raid Blood into the chat, guys, with an emote of your choice. Now is the time I have to close a load of programs, because once I open Twitch, I can get a lot of drop frames and lag. So I'm gonna shut things down first. But bye Rose, see you Monday. I know I'll be back on Monday, guys, and I'll be super hyped and excited for another week of Raindrop Chronicles fun. But we're in the Discord. I'll be chilling in the Discord. So exclamation my Discord if you want to join, guys. And remember the dialogue. If you want to get some suggestions in before Monday is the time. So I'm just going to load up Twitch, guys. Bit of a slow process while I'm waiting for my RAM upgrade, because I have to keep closing windows. But once I have that upgrade, things will be good, and I'm planning on doing it soon. Maybe next week. It depends how long the delivery is. I was going to wait until New Year, but you know, I can't. I need it now. Bye bye, Rose Bile. Hi Joe Fish, how are you doing today? Okay, guys, so let's say hi to Mammoth Raid Mammoth EU. I'm going to open his stream before we start, because last week, well, was it last week or the week before? We had an incident where the person that we raided went off just as we raided them. So I'm going to always make sure that they're on when I do it from now on. So I'm going to have that stream open, and we get ads as well. We've got to wait for the ads. So here you go. I'm ready to go now. Nilo, just a few seconds until this ad finishes. Hey, hi Unneeded Neffel. Oh my goodness, just as we're about to finish for the day. But thanks for stopping in. It's good to see you. If you want to take part in the raid, we're about to do one. So, exclamation mark raid. Take care, guys. I will see you on Monday. Thanks for hanging out for the awesome week of streaming again. You're all the best.